Hi Taurus, this is Madhura, and I have your reading for you for February 19th through February 28th. So, this reading is for the February part of the Pisces season for the zodiac sign of Taurus. Okay, so let's get started. How I work is first of all, this is a general reading, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Secondly, excuse me, I have a bit of a cough. How pull these cards is I shuffle the deck. I shuffle it for a long time, obviously. It takes time for the cards to pop out. But my deal with the universe is as I'm shuffling and asking questions and mentioning the zodiac sign that I'm asking these questions for, whatever question I've asked, whatever the cards fall out onto the surface, whatever I'm working on, it could be my desk, could be the floor, whatever cards fall out as I'm asking a particular question, those cards are the answer for that question. Okay, so let's begin. What I have here is first of all your essence. Okay. Um, the rest of the reading is going to be more intangible. It's not really, it's going to have answers to the questions that you're probably watching this reading for, right? So those aren't going to be things you can confirm, okay? Those are going to be more intangible. So just to make the reading a little bit more tangible, to make sure that you can get a sense early on in the reading if this reading is resonating with you or not, I pull out the essence and then the current situation. So in your essence, I have on a thought level, on an intellectual level, you're very open to exploring the world, expanding yourself, growing, making sure that you're taking on new perspectives, that you're learning new things every day, and you're pretty happy with that. Okay, you just have this optimism about you. You have um, this need to learn, this need to grow, this need to expand your intellectual perspectives, expand yourself on a thought level. Yeah. So that's what I have for your essence. What is happening in your current situation right now is even though your essence is desperate for growth, is desperate for expansion, because it's a swords card, it's more on an intellectual and thought level. With the high priestess reversed is you sort of farther away from your intuitive self. Okay, it's almost as if you're sitting on a, especially if you're a creative, yeah, if you're an artist, I feel like you're sitting on this idea, you're sitting on this thought that has come to you, a new thought, a new idea. It doesn't have to be new in the artistic world, right? Most things we are doing right now have been done before. It's just your perspective that makes it original or not. So it doesn't necessarily have to be new in the artistic world, but it is new to you. It is it is um, it's waking up your passion. Yeah. But with the high priestess reversed, I feel like you're just sitting on that idea. You're not really executing it. You're scared to bring it out to the world. You're not really comfortable. It's almost as if you've gotten so comfortable in, and that's also why the sword suit is so important, because it brings our attention to the fact that we've gotten too comfortable. We've let our ego mind take over. We are not really connecting with our spiritual side. We're not really connecting with our um, genuinely expansive soul. And what that is doing to us is it's pushing us to find stability and comfort that would calm our ego mind, but not necessarily be good for our growth or our expansion, which your essence is clearly driven by. Yeah. So it almost feels like you have something that you're sitting on, and it just feels so good on the inside, but you're so scared of the external reaction. You're so scared how people are going to respond to it. Even it could just be your loved ones. It doesn't have to be. Why I feel like this is creative, this is someone I'm speaking to artists, is because the Hierophant has showed up, and it showed up as a solution to the High Priestess reversed. So there's something going on in the public sphere. Yeah, it could just be that um, you are you're in a certain kind of a profession that makes your life very public. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a creative profession, but I just intuitively I feel like I'm talking to some artists right now. So yeah, basically that's your current situation right now, is you're not serving the world in the way that it deserves to be served by you. Okay, you're not giving. You are so scared of what the consequences are going to be, that you're not necessarily giving, you're not really putting your best foot forward, because you're scared that it's not going to be received very graciously. Okay, so I asked, what can change this? Yeah, what should be your next steps in order to change your reverse high priestess and make her upright. Okay, and what came out was the Knight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So the Knight of Pentacles is basically the calmest knight in this court cards, right, in all of those suits. um, he is grounded. He makes sure that he is calculating his moves, but at the same time he realizes that he needs to take at least a step each day. Yeah, he's not rushing anywhere. He's not, I don't know if you can see the whole card. Okay, he's not rushing anywhere. He's not like the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is rushing. He's moving at the speed of wind. I don't even know if he's thinking. He's probably thought his moves through um, beforehand, but he is moving with such speed that even if an obstacle shows up out of nowhere, he's probably just going to run past it. He's not even going to have the time to look at it. Yeah, that's not how the Knight of Pentacles functions. The Knight of Pentacles is very calculated, but at the same time, he knows that being calculated doesn't just mean sitting on his ass and doing nothing about um, the Page of Swords energy or the High Priestess energy, right? The Knight of Pentacles honors those energies. He takes those energies and he makes sure that he is taking at least one step each day towards the energy, towards the idea that the Page of Swords has created, towards the energy that the High Priestess carries with her. Yeah, and with the Hierophant present as well, this is a different category. So with the Hierophant present as well, with the Knight of Pentacles, this needs to be done in the public sphere. Okay, I understand that you're nervous. I understand that you probably think you're not good enough. You are probably overthinking things. You're feeling as if you're farther away from yourself. Yeah, you're not really feeling that close to your intuition. But with the Hierophant and the Knight of Pentacles present in your solution together, this needs to be done with a community, in front of a community. And you might be surprised what their response is going to be. We are our own best critic. Yeah, best and worst. So we sort of take our life, especially if you're functioning from an ego mind, if your essence is functioning from an ego mind, and you want to maintain a certain reputation in the public sphere, in your community, it is very sorry, it makes sense that you have a great idea, but you're very scared to bring it out, yeah, to the world. But the world might just surprise you. Okay, because I also feel like with your advice here and with the Queen of Pentacles here, don't push your idea onto the other people. Don't push your idea onto your community, but basically serve them with it. That's what this reading is trying to tell you, is don't function from a space of, I'm going to be so disappointed if this isn't received in this particular way. Do not try to do not try to um, do not try to use your community to serve your ego mind, but serve your community with your creativity, with your spirituality, with you finding and building a strong sense of yourself and your creativity. Okay, I hope that made sense what I said. I'll try to say it again, is instead of trying to push your idea onto your community so you can be satisfied with something that you've achieved, see if you can serve the community with your idea, and see if that changes your anxieties of what the response is going to be or what the consequences are going to be. Okay, so yeah, because the Hierophant again is number 5, right? So number 5 is considered like number of conflict, but more than conflict, I feel like it is I really like this tarot teacher sort of on YouTube, that, and she teaches the meanings of tarot cards. And the way she says it is very nice. She doesn't say 5. She doesn't claim 5, the number 5, to be a point of conflict or crisis, but she says it's a turning point. It's a turning point where you get to determine if you keep moving forward, if you keep pushing forward, or if you go ahead and you turn back and you go back to the comfort zone, where you go back to the known, or you keep pushing to the unknown. And I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, it's highly recommended that you keep pushing to the unknown, because the unknown isn't going to be as bad as you think it's going to be. Yeah, your community is probably going to stand for you, but um, are you bringing your community together? Are you doing what you're doing to satisfy yourself, or are you doing it to serve your community? Okay, that's the question. That's what you need to answer for yourself, and that is going to determine very strongly if you need to hold on to these anxieties or you need to move past them. Okay, and I personally feel, because of this tarot reading and the way the cards have fallen out, I feel like excuse me, you need to push past these anxieties, and you need to figure out how you would like to serve your community with your creativity, with your spirituality. Okay, your biggest challenge is that is going to be the King of Wands. King of Wands is the master of passion. Yeah, he's the master of leading people. He's so driven. He's so if the King of Wands has an idea, he's the authority on driving other people along with him. Okay, he's the authority on leading, on leadership. So it's almost as if you know um, where your energy belongs, how you want to use it productively. If you can figure that out for yourself, it's going to be very, very easy for you to gather your community together and take them with you, not necessarily leave them behind just because they don't agree with you. Yeah, so that's going to be your biggest challenge right now, and your biggest advice is the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So Taurus, I feel like you're sitting on, because this card is reversed in your current situation, you are sitting on so much authority, on so much leadership that you just have within yourself. And your essence is of a hopeful, new, young energy, whereas all your solutions, all your challenges, all your advice speaks about, they are all court cards. They are all it's all minor arcana, but they're court cards. It's a Knight of Pentacles, a Queen of Pentacles, a King of Pentacles, a King of Wands, and the Hierophant, which is a major arcana card. So there's some sort of a life lesson that is involved in here for you. Maybe this is something that you've struggled with all your life, is, am I good enough? I know I have this idea, but maybe someone has done it before, so let me just chuck it. Am I good enough to even have these ideas? Am I good enough? Is my perspective worthy enough for people's attention? Yes, it is, because you have so much authority that you're sitting on right now, and that you're refusing to use because you're doubting yourself. And I feel like that's been the theme of all the readings that I've done so far. I've done the water signs, and now I'm starting the earth signs with you. And oh my God, has self-doubt been for the dates of February 19th through 28th, has self-doubt poked its head. I don't know why I made self-doubt masculine, but it just feels like a very egotistical thing to do, is just telling yourself, rejecting yourself before you can give other people a chance to reject you. Okay, I feel like that's what you're pulling right now, and I think you don't need to do that, because there's just so much authority here. There's just so much mastery here, that if you just if you just focus on serving other people instead of serving yourself for just 1 second, and I'm not saying sacrificing yourself. Listen to that again. I'm not saying sacrificing yourself for other people. I'm saying serving other people. Creating so much joy, so much passion. Creating the passion of the King of Wands. Walking with the passion of the King of Wands. Walking with the drive of the King of Wands. walking with the mastery in manifestations of the King of Pentacles. Yeah, walking with the hospitality of the Queen of Pentacles, where she within herself has so much joy that she can't help but share it. Share your creativity with the world. Don't hold them hostages, so you can get the validation you need, but share your community, share your creativity with your community, serve your community with the creativity, and see if that changes your anxieties, see if that changes your perspective of how you should lead yourself, and let your creativity unravel. Yeah. So that's your advice, is serve your community, is understand your own authority when it comes to manifestations, understand your own authority when it comes to money management, when it comes to investments. Is it investments that is keeping you behind? Do you feel like your project is far bigger than the money you have right now? Because with the King of Pentacles in your advice, there is investments around you, there is you are a master of managing money. So how can you move your money? Of course, again, do not make the process toxic for anyone involved. If you have dependents, make sure that they are taken care of, because they're a part of your community, they're a part of the community that you're looking to serve. Yeah, again, I'm not saying sacrifice yourself, sacrifice your dream for your community, but use your dream to serve your community, and that's going to bring your abundance to you. Yeah. So Taurus, that's what I have for your um, tarot reading. I'm going to pull out some angel cards, guidance from the mini doors deck, and then a spell card for you before we go. I'm going to shuffle on camera, so it might take a hot second. Please bear with me. All right. So let's see what we have for you from the angels. Joy. It's exactly what I was talking about with the Queen of Pentacles present here in your advice. Joy. Yes, Spirit is definitely helping out this reading. I'm so happy that this card popped out. Joy. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. You drew this card as a reminder that your power comes from staying centered in a feeling of joy. Ask your angels for guidance about any changes you can make to bring more joy into your life and the lives of others. It's if you're feeling trapped or victimized in any way, yeah, the angels can ease your burdens. A joyful outlook brings the freedom you desire while your responsibilities are simultaneously met. The additional meanings for this card are release or heal any parts of your life that aren't joyful. The answer to your question involves choosing the route that brings you the most joy. Release fears while manifesting and instead focus on feeling the joy as if your desire were already a reality. Yeah? Okay, that's what I have for your angel guidance. Let's see what the doors have for you. Interesting. This card, this door came out for another zodiac sign as well. I don't remember whom. I think Aquarius. I'm not sure. Begin here. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now, here. Pass this on. Again, all these cards that have come out with the pass this on, it's all these cards are asking you to share. Even with the joy, it was like, how can you feel it and how can you help others feel it? Yeah. So share it, serve your community, share yourself, share your ideas, share your lead someone. Yeah. Let someone help you, help someone else. Yeah. Have that balance of, create that balance of giving and receiving. Let's see what spell card falls out. I'm going to take these two. The festival creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic party or event. Bring your community together, serve them, share your joy with them. Mystic star, harmony in the home, and great friendships. All of these cards, Taurus, all of these cards, and I shuffled the guidance cards right in front of you. Yeah. So all of these cards are absolutely asking you to share yourself, to exchange your skills, to exchange your creativity, to share your creativity, to serve your community with your strengths, not letting your strengths become your weakness because you're overthinking them. Let them be your strengths. Let the community benefit from them. Let the people receive from you what they deserve to receive, so you can receive in return from them what you have earned. Okay, Taurus? So that's all I have for you today. If this resonated with you, please hit like, share, and subscribe. Comment below, let me know how much of this resonated, what didn't. If you have any questions, comment down below and I'll do my best to find the answers for you. And I'll see you next time. All right, bye bye.